I'm going to talk to you like I actually am getting understood. First off, we're having a lot of communication issues. We're having a lot of plausible deniability from each government agency, whether it be county, state, or federal, as to whose responsibility the monetary amounts are to the facilities of the utilities in which we use every day to do business and everything. The schools are all included in these utilities I speak of. The roads are all included in these utilities in which I speak of. The hospitals are all included in these utilities in which I speak of. And everything, except for there is a clear understanding that the military is kept by the Fed, I think. I might be wrong. I know the reserves are state, but the main military unit is the Fed. Now we need to stop all this daggum panhandling to the Fed from the state for money. We need to stop sending money to the Fed if we got a panhandle to get it back. We need to start insulating to where there's accountability between each taxation. And we shouldn't have to. If we're going to be majors in it, at least y'all should educate the kids before they have the option of quitting high school as to what is the accountable facilitators of the utilities that they will need to navigate to educate their children, to educate themselves, and everything. There's got to be a game plan. Taxation, we need to do away with every single tax and insurance. We need to move it all to trade tax, period. Whether it be levy, just flat out, when it hits the consumer's hands, there's a tax on it. That's it. And no taxes on anything else other than what hits the consumer's hands. Okay? It sucks because if we stop spending much, the taxes are going to go up. If we keep spending, the taxes could go down to nothing. But it really depends on how the wealthy manage their funds. But this is the only way to preserve such wealth in the hands of who's earned it, and at the same time give the people who have not been able to accumulate wealth because they are busy panhandling. They are busy. Well, if you don't have wealth and you're coerced into not being able to accumulate wealth because you're too poor to pay the cost of living, so that's why. But if we get everything on trade tax, we should be able to, preserve a good solid foundation like this country offers, the United States of America, to integrate and receive other nations down the road. We do not need to keep on bullshitting around. There's a game plan that does not acquire the dissolving of wealth. There's a game plan that will allow us, the common workers or the common citizen period, to maintain, to be more enabled to retain their wealth instead of having to go in the negatives all the time to pay for it. It's easy. We're going to have to set the example up for the rest of the world because that's the only way it can be done. I'm trying to do all kinds of example setting, but it's not that complicated of a game. We just need a good revision in order to preserve the union, strengthen, and I think my way of life, which is go to work. Well, okay. Yeah, my way of life's not too bad, I don't think, I'm not enabled to do what I like to do. By no means. But my ethic, as far as a little bit of work, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of work. I just don't see the utilities accommodating a parent these days. And face it, man, whether it be a man, whether it be a woman, there's deadbeat parents everywhere forcing good, steady people like us to raise children. So we need utilities. We need a good common objective to spread prosperity and freedom and liberty across the world and to the next plateau, whatever that may be. I don't know. Whatever I am David Aaron Grigg, period. And I could very easily manipulate the tax system to accommodate the growth of our wealth and the freedom and liberty in which the poor should be uplifted out of. I don't know. We're going to enable the poor because, hell, I'm poorer than all of y'all. I mean, I'm so damn poor. My cousin had pity on me and left me his house and his cars and stuff because I lived on, well, I've passed out in the snow many a day. I've lived on Teddy Watson's porch forever. I mean, couch. Might as well have been a porch. No, I'm kidding. I mean, damn it, I didn't mean to drop your name there, bud. But anyhow, he's a good man. He has his own place. He started at $475 a month and found somebody who was willing to help him achieve stability and be able to nest, which is great. But he saved and kept it. He deserves to keep it. He shouldn't be. We shouldn't have to be forced into the situation where all the renters just commandeer the properties because the wealth is hoardy, like they did in China. We can do all kinds of things if we do it. Ain't that right? We ought to be doing it well, eh? Alright. I gotta go. I'm getting home 10. I'm at work. I got a plan. I don't really want the job, but I need the utilities to be up to date, not some bullshit roads like this and bringing in more growth than we can accommodate. There's just so long. I can keep on rolling, but I'm not really getting anything done, so I'm going to work. Bye.